Hello, greetings, my friends. This is Gilles. I hope you're having a wonderful day. You're preparing for a wonderful week. I really recommend you not to listen to all of this media propaganda that is going on right now. For the plan of God is unfolding just as it should. And know what you need to focus on is to know that the plans of your life is unfolding as it should. For the Christ mentioned at the end of time, the truth would be the lies, what is good will be, the evil will be presented as good. Everything is going to be reversed. So just do not be surprised. It is another awakening about all this fake news that has been going on for decades, and so there is a deconditioning that is going on. Do not, in truth, what is happening in Ukraine is unfortunate, but mostly for the Ukrainian and Russian people, because they have nothing to do with that. But it was essential for not only the security of Russia, we'll come to realize, for the whole security of the whole world. It is like the head of the snake. The Khazarian mafia are really. Unfortunate but necessary, and the light, the reflection of the mirror of life will be very quickly now. Everything is accelerated to show humanity. There is this thinking 3D. We need to really stay focused within the joy, the opening of our own inner self, what God wants to show us within ourselves, and what kind of life is preparing for us. For the past is the politics, it is all the deception, the lies, the lies and the deceptions. Where we are now is the fool. We are free. We can jump on, make a leap of faith. And the future is aloneness. It is, we're going to continue to feel maybe alone, but to enlighten the path of others. For we need to maintain, to connect to this fifth dimensional ecstatic joy and resolution within our consciousness, but stay in the fourth dimension in order to guide and assist. It is also very important, if every human carry this very deep wounding, this deep sorrow inside, and it's like as soon as we have time, you say, well, I am ready to address that, and that is the way to heal it and to find to really, we do not want to fear that part of ourselves that is wounded, in order to address it and to be free of it. And what we're working on now is patience, because we're learning patience. For the whole universal philosophy is to wait to ascend, and while we wait, we ascend. So it is something that's even more than just our own universe. It affects all of the local universe of our super universe. And the outcome will be great adventures. Life is going to become an adventure. It's going to become really exciting. For we are beings of cause, but we've been lied to and fooled into belief that we are beings of effect. It's all like all those outer effects are affecting us on some level, or the effects of the past, the outer workings of the world. So we need to return to the sovereign self, the being of cause alone, and the first cause itself to become more than one, to become two. There is for an expansion to happen, and the first, and then also when we can associate with first cause, is the manifestation of the universe, which is the manifestation of the divine polarity of the universal mind and the universal heart that are combined. So the one truth of the universe, before there was a creation of the universe, there was only one truth, but for the power, all the power of creation was given into our hands, but it is through our I am presence. It is the first cause. The connection to God within us is through the I am presence, which is the spirit of God, individualized and for each and every one of us. So it is our connection to the source. Our guardian angels and our I am presence are the minister of all that is going on. The I am presence within, and there's the guardian angel with all the spirits of the universe. And so there is really the necessity to return to the first cause. The first cause is not mind, it's not heart, it's not the body, it's not the feeling. It is something that ancestral to all that. And so but it comes from individualized consciousness. What we need to, everything is all about consciousness, reality. Quantum physics we teach us that whatever we look at is what we create. So it is very important. And right now they're manipulating the human consciousness to believe in lies, and that is forcing the awakening. So it's all accelerated. it's like a second elephant in the room with they're trying to create a third world war, but they will not succeed. This is going to be the economic boomerang that's going to be happening due to their. I was called to the planetary council, the spiritual council, and I had to make a to say that I was not in agreement with the actions of my government in relationship to that conflict. So just to make sure that there was no confusion about that, although Spirit knows, but we all come to testify at some point of where we stand in relationship to things. And I wish more people would be neutral in this, because they do not know what's going on. What's being presented and what's really going on is very different thing. The light is taking over, and the highest wisdom is the purification. We're going to need to purify ourselves. For the world will also go through this cleansing process. What we need to understand is complementarity. What is our place in the world? How do we complement the world? We can, through our intention, we are able to affect situations from within with much more power but we'll be called onto the world stage very soon as well. What we need to do is the encountering, the meeting. There are people that we need to meet, that we'll meet. It's like our paths will cross, and we're going to change each other's life forever. And the outcome is a departure. It is a living, new, something new. So traveling will be back in the list of we're going to have to travel. It's going to be a great deal of change. I'm not saying it's not going to be difficult for it's very two communities. The awakened community will have it easy through the process, but those who refuse to awaken, well, it's going to get harder and harder and harder. So we want to restore the truth within us, the truth we do not know, the truth, the universal truth of God, but the truth God knows Himself, itself, herself. And so to ask the I Am presence to restore the truth within you. And when you call on God, when you call on Spirit, when you call on the archangels or the ascended masters or the angels, do not just call and hang up the phone. Just call and then move in the silence for about 10 minutes and the relaxation. The time you receive the connection, you receive the information. And so because the real virus is duality, is the outer power, is the good and evil, it is the separation. So I know it's very attractive to look at all this unfoldment, but be detached emotionally and do not fall prey to the labyrinth of lies that are being spread. I'm just expressing my thoughts and ideas, but so to continue to cultivate your ascension, your point of connection to the divine love, the divine grace, the divine power, the divine wisdom, yet remain conscious of what is going on in order to assess the world. I wanted to thank you for your messages. It's very, thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. I wanted to wish you a good day. There is so much that is about to change. And the card of the day is the Unfinished Symphony. There is still things within our life that we need to complete, that is within our power, something we've been putting it off. Yet we do not want to judge ourselves. We want to be indulgent with ourselves, yet know that there are certain things that are acceptable for certain people that are not acceptable for others. Know what spirit and your soul and your spirit wants to free you from, and in a sense continue to ask for what you want to be free, so the inner program can be resolved within. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. And we'll come back and discuss. There will be many aspects of this Earth's life and the spiritual ascension path that will need to be discussed in the future as things unfold. I'm going to finish with this song. It's an old song that talks about when the dreams are ready to come true. They do come true. And when you dream, do not dream just to feel like it's an escape, for it is an escape from the limitation of the world, when you can move your consciousness into a very pleasant reality. But it's only with the intention of making it real, making it true, manifesting it. For all the dreams will, as the energy increases, all the projections will be coming quicker and quicker and quicker. That's why it's important to purify our thoughts, to have good thoughts, so they can good things come back. So all of those who are polarized in lies and deception, we are going to receive it tenfold. It's going to be 100-fold. Well, maybe not 100-fold, so that would be a bit much. But it's the law has to be clear. The law is like the law of God was suspended here for like 10,000 years, and now it's like the law of God is returning. So we're going to have to, love and respect is going to be the next and honesty and transparency. So I continue to send the light to all those who are continue to create this network of love and light to all those who are in the light, and to support the system, so we can weave this light and create a net around the planet, and slowly but surely will integrate with all the, it's going to consume all the negativity. So I'm going to sing this song. Thank you very much. I wish you a really wonderful week. It's an old song. It goes like this. La 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 la. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream ready to come true. Someday I wish upon a star and wakes up where the clouds are far behind me, where trouble melt like lemon topper, way above the chimney tops is where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow wide, and oh, why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I? They're going to follow the yellow brick road and up to the point where you can escape the yellow brick road. And I'm going to pull one more card just to finish. Saying to return into the silence as much as possible, not saying not to be a bit disconnected from all the social medias will do us good, and there's so much that will be revealed that's presented as truth that's actually just smoke and mirror that will come into the light. So do not be surprised. Everybody will be shocked in truth. But so your dreams is the 9 of Ariel. Your dreams are becoming a reality. We have nothing without nothing. Therefore, we live in a magnetic universe. To have something, you have to produce an energy to get something back. To love the beautiful things that life offers. So focus on beauty, focus on what you really want, focus on what you really need. No, you deserve to receive all. Learn to love yourself enough to give yourself the permission to receive all that is good for you, and remain neutral in the contemplative process of the unfoldment. Know that all things are according to the divine law and the divine plan of God in the restoration of that law, of that law of one, the tree of life that will become the center of education in the new age. Thank you very much. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Adonai.